My peeps, I hope you're doing well today. Today, for a number of fairly minor reasons, just was blowing up right and left. It's like my fuse was, that long. And, stuff was going, various things that were beyond my control were going wrong. And it was just the accumulation of these little, relatively little, I got hit by, for instance, we have a thing called brown-tail moth here, and they have stinging fibers. It's the caterpillars, actually, that have they shed these very toxic little fibers, and I got into, they're all over my particular street. They live in oak trees. Anyway, so on the way to town, I kept having to say, rash, not crash, so that I'd stay focused on the road. I was so pissed that these things had gotten to me. I was trying to put on Benadryl cream and drive at the same time. Then I got home. I had to unload groceries. I was shouting at Rue. I mean, if you've seen Rue, she's just so dear to me. And so I was thinking about it. And similarly, years ago, like 38, maybe close to 40 years ago, I had a dog, and I was newly married and had a baby. And when my daughter was about less than a year, I think, I realized I really wanted to go back to school, just part-time, grad school. And how to do that, the logistics, because I'd been full-time. So I started off with one class. But the thing that prompted me to finally apply, because I'd been procrastinating, all the reasons I couldn't do it, I found myself shouting at my dog one day. And I just knew this was some kind of steam valve. It was like the kettle that had the little release to release the pressure. And that I was doing that, against the most innocent of the innocent, and not like beating him up or anything, but just pissed. So I think my challenge today and in the coming weeks is to figure out what it is I'm not doing and quashing that's making me so angry. I really don't know what it is. It's not like I want to go to grad school. I want to take a course at the state university. So I think that's my, that business of discovering what's at the root, of something, a mood or whatever it is that we totally don't understand. I don't think we have to do it with our joy, but when we're losing our shit, there's some lesson to be learned, or some kernel of something like the pearl and the oyster that forms around the irritant. There's something there that would be useful to find. So let's see what it is. And my own little weird stories about the caterpillars and everything, is my way in. It's my palette. It's some sort of jumping off point, and I hope it doesn't drive you nuts. This took about 5 minutes, so maybe I'll put that as a timestamp. Deflected anger, deferred anger. Emperor. Divine Masculine. Essentially a card of confidence. It can be like a benign dictatorship because it has the tinge of authoritarianism, patriarchy, that kind of thing. But in its benign aspect, it's just an energy, not of a masculine, gender-wise, but of the energy of somebody who wants to take control of a situation in the best aspect for the good of everybody. You know, to delegate and arrange things and make it a productive environment for all the people. I don't know what's happened to my voice. It's okay. 3 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. King of Cups. This is an open to the future card. You know, it's optimistic. Somebody who, you know, feels that they have manifested something and it's going to come to them. And then 4 of Pentacles, opposite energy, closed off. And it may be somebody who's been closed off, King of Cups. You know, the one who feels things so deeply they sometimes try to avoid, you know, in order not to over-attach or over-invest. Detach. But it's somebody who really is open to their feelings. It's sort of like, I'm open, where is it? And then there's this sort of wince, oh no, what have I done? I've called in something that might hurt me. Hurt my feelings. Okay, under 3 of Wands, we have 4 of Wands. The card of union and reunion. Somebody may be looking forward to a reunion. You know, and they're looking forward, they're open to it, it's in the future. But I think this may be what was in the past, that they were very shut down, protecting themselves. You know, trying to cut themselves off from being depleted or hurt. A lot is at stake here for, I mean, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. It's like, I'm open to this possibility that this kind of energy exists. Opposite energies. 4 of Wands is communion and reunion with someone, perhaps more than one person. And 4 of Pentacles is, you know, I'm protecting myself. I'm not open to that. What happened? Full card under 4 of Wands. Well, I note that Emperor is 4 in major arcana. You know, in the energies of the archetype. This is sort of archetype of father, Emperor. And I said, what happened with 4 of Pentacles? What made this person contract? It's Fool card. That's interesting. I mean, that's the first card in the major arcana. That's the individual journey toward really being whole. It's a card of Aries, which is fire energy. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and Emperor. They're both cards of Aries, both Emperor and Fool. Under 10 of Cups, another fire energy, Page of Wands. Well, I think that I said what happens with this. I think what happens is looking forward optimistically, believing that one has manifested what one intended to. One, the King of Cups. This reunion, and the King of Cups is going for it. You know, out of the contracted place, Four of Pentacles, I will take the leap toward becoming whole. You know, I won't hold back, because to hold back from somebody else or from my own future, you know, I think the person I want to find common ground with, this person is deciding it's better to risk. This is risky. Take the leap. It's better to risk it and to start the journey. You can't begin it too soon, is what this person is thinking now. In Wands energy, Page of Wands, I will set out on a new path. I'll risk it. I'll discover it as I walk it. Same, Fool energy. You know, trusting the universe, just like, whoa, right off the edge of the cliff. On Four of Wands, Hermit. Also, opposite energies, in a way. Being with somebody, or somebodies. The solo journey. Card of Virgo, the 9 in Major Arcana, which speaks to the personal. This is the one who turns inward, not out to the world, but into the core of themselves to understand a situation. It's like, I need to know myself in order to achieve this kind of, reunion or union in 3D. A really important component part is my ability to know myself. And by knowing myself, I'll know the other guy. I'll have that chance anyway to be open to who they are, what I've manifested that is coming toward me. All right, Emperor just goes over here. On a Page of Wands, 9 of Swords. For all the bravado of this Page of Wands, Fool energy. And it is bravado. It's like, it's courageous. I assess the risk. I know the risks. Is it worth it to me to become whole? You bet. To open up my emotions and become vulnerable? You bet. Except that the brain bogs. You know, I'll begin the journey as a page from the very beginning. You know, no shortcuts. From Page of Wands to a Fool is a literal leap. And it's sort of like once you're on the high dive, all these questions come in. 9 in Major Arcana. 9 in Sword energy, Minor Arcana. This person may be actually scared of the turning inward part. You know, but they understand their tendency to protect themselves and retract. They understand themselves. Earth energy. Pentacles energy. Earth energy. Virgo is an earth sign. I think they're really embarking on a program of self-awareness in order to be open to the world and all the possibilities that life holds. They feel like they've wasted time. 4 of Pentacles, years in this contracted place. And it's like their heart is bursting to get out, to open. On Three of Wands, open to Ten of Pentacles. You know, open to everything, basically. Everything. Remember I said everything this world has to offer? I think is what I said. That's this card. Pentacles energy. You know, if somebody was like this, all retracted and shut down, they've opened like a flower. They have great optimism about the abundance that they can call in. Because they know themselves now. And they also know that this is the destination they hope for. It's what they hope to manifest in that Three of Wands. Bring it energy. On King of Cups, Six of Swords. That's moving to a calmer place. A place of greater understanding and peace of mind. Out of the contraction, into the open. I think that this person may have actually seen a counselor where they got some wisdom about how they operate in the world, in Pentacles energy, based on their psyche, the experience of their, you know, what they've been through. They've been able to extract the lessons. And I don't know why I say counseling, but it's because this is, you know, mental energy, sword energy. Something has brought them peace of mind, and it has to do with opening up their heart, opening up their whole selves, despite the fear. You know, it's a do it anyway. Nine of Swords, the fear. Page of Wands, do it, Wands energy, go for it. But it's a little bit in the baby step department. On Fool, yeah, somebody was hurt. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. It's clarifying Fool. You know, I think that's the risk is to possibly be hurt again. But I think this person realizes they're not the same person. You know, now they know themselves. I think something had prohibited this person from being able to maybe ever experience that kind of closeness. You know, there may have been a really chronic shutdown. And not only was it keeping them from experiencing life at its fullest, Ten of Pentacles, it may have been blocking their ability to really ascend to that major arcana card of confidence and control. Not over control. You know, I'll go into shutdown so nothing can change me or get at me. It's not that. They've really evolved. On Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. You know, this person envisions the new beginning out of this cramped place. And maybe they needed to go into this protective mode to even be able to consider a new beginning. You know, let me hold still. Four of Pentacles. Not move, not give, just, be, you know, experience that shut off from the world business. And while I'm in that kind of dark place, says this King of Cups, I realize I really do want a beginning, a fresh start in the way I live. And in future, I'm going to believe that I can manifest Ten of Pentacles. That's the work I'm going to do, right? To manifest it and then stay open. Okay, on Emperor, we have Strength card, also in fire energy, overcoming obstacles. You know, feeling safe to combine that Leo energy, also fire energy, with the gentle aspect of, it's sort of like well, it's another calming card. It's a card of compassion and receiving help. Help that makes us feel stronger and allows us to move forward. And again, I'm getting counselor vibes. Strength to look at the unconscious stuff that's roiling under the surface. All those feelings, all those conflicting emotions. They're sort of the apparent opposites of domestic dog, wild dog. The two pillars in the background. This side versus that side, and there's a stream in the middle. Stream of consciousness. And I think it's what divides our unconscious impulses from our conscious mind, that we can actually look at stuff. Like, look at why we're shut down. Shut down emotionally, King of Cups. Look at our own fear and move forward anyway. Move forward anyway. Nine of Swords, the anxiety. Six of Swords, into the calm. And it takes courage to do this. To go into the realm of the mystery and not be afraid, it takes courage. And compassion for oneself, and to be able to receive that same compassion from somebody else. It's kind of like life lessons, Ace of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles. And Hermit, the teaching we get from inside. But I think that this person got some as well from outside, through allowing themselves to be vulnerable. This is really good news. And I think that this Emperor is now wanting to begin, but maybe begin again, despite the fact that they were scared. They're in a calmer place now. They can open up now. They can think about the opportunity for a new beginning and not want to clam it. They're opening up. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, guys. Again, thanks to all of you, all the viewers, all the subscribers, all y'all. I'm very grateful today and every day for that. In a funny way, this is I was going to say live for this. It's not certainly the only thing that I look forward to or live for, but it's a big one. And I love doing the readings, and I hope they're helpful to you as well. And I'll see you next time.